Just when you thought you had enough David Essel. Today he's back. He's back with more. Hey, gang. Oh, my gosh. So the other night, I was on a radio show with this coolest host, Dr. Lori Betito out of Montreal, Canada. She hosts this radio show Monday through Friday in Montreal. Google her. She's on Facebook. Google her, Lori Betito, and follow her. She's got this great radio show called Passion, and it's about intimacy and love and sex and all these other cool things, topics. And so we were talking on the show, and we were discussing what creates dysfunction and the final demise of relationships. And of course, the thing that most people think about is an affair. Right? We say, oh my gosh, a catastrophic event like an affair is what creates dysfunction in relationships and what kills relationships. And that's one way. But what we found in 37 years of working with people in the world of personal growth is that the number one way to kill a relationship, to bleed it to death, is through resentments that are not healed. And I want you to think about that statement. It sounds so simple, right? Like, what do you mean, David? How could something like resentments bleed a relationship to death? And it's very obvious. You know, if you are pissed off about whatever your husband, your wife, your boyfriend or girlfriend does on a daily basis, things that they say they're going to do that they don't follow through with, right? Oh, gosh, I've worked with so many people in relationships where they come in every week just totally frustrated that their partner says they're going to cut back on drinking and they don't. Their partner says they're going to cut back on smoking and they don't. Their partner says they're going to cut back on spending money and they don't. And it's these resentments that are not dealt with that will actually bleed a relationship to death. As damaging as an affair, as damaging as anything else you can think about that is a one-time event. You know, the affairs are horrendous, but we've helped people recover from affairs if they really want to do the work. But the killer of relationships is the ongoing resentments, because what happens when someone holds resentments, they're going to probably at some point go to passive-aggressive behavior. You know, they're going to, and I have a great couple that I worked with. I mean, I love them both, but the woman came in first and she was really upset that her husband was staying out late and that he wasn't coming home on the times he said he was going to. And she used to love bringing him coffee every morning. So as he continued to say, I'll be home at 8 o'clock and he comes home at 11, she gets upset. She starts building resentments. And the first thing that happened was she stopped bringing him coffee to bed. It was something they'd done for 15 years, but the resentments built up. Then the next thing is she's stopping making dinner. And then he's going, well, where's dinner? And she said, oh, you know, I've been busy with the kids. I just don't have time. But the reality is that these resentments that she had not spoken about were the things that were killing the relationship. She was building walls. And passive-aggressive behavior is one of the most damaging things you can do in a relationship. Passive-aggressive behavior, where that you say to someone, oh, yeah, I'll pick up your dry cleaning, and then you get home and you say, oh, you know what, I totally forgot, when you didn't forget at all. Or you see them calling, but because you're pissed off at them, you don't pick up the phone. Or they text you, and you wait hours to text them back because you're unhappy. So what do we do about this? Well, the number one thing I can tell you is that whatever resentment you have against your partner is going to destroy the relationship if you don't start dealing with it now. Step one, write down all the resentments you have. Step two, write down what ways are you not fulfilling your partner's needs, your partner's expectations. Let's get a somewhat balanced approach. Number three, prioritize the resentments you have. Like, you might have a ton of resentments against your partner over the years, and some of them are just really quite ridiculous. So prioritize them and look for the one or two or three really big ones. The last step is to sit down and to talk to them and to open up with the things that you love about them and the relationship, and then to go into those areas that you really want to address. How it makes you feel when they say they're going to show up at a certain time, but they don't. How it makes you feel when they spend more money than they say they're going to. You know, it's all about expressing your emotions and then asking them before you end the conversation, what can we do to heal our relationship? I find myself pulling away. I'm building walls. I'm not responding to you as quickly as I used to because I'm really frustrated. And then, of course, the last thing is coming to work with someone like myself. You know, I've been a counselor and a coach for 27 years, and we would love to sit down and talk to you, you know, and sit down and talk to both of you. Or if only one of you want to come in at a time, that's great with us as well. But listen, don't let resentments go. We've got to get to a point where we can openly discuss everything we're feeling, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what's called intimacy. The definition that we use in our practice of intimacy is 100% honesty. Now, that doesn't guarantee the relationship is going to work, but it gives you the best chance. If the relationship ends, at least you have a good shot going into the next one of what it's like to live with honesty. But you'd be surprised at how many relationships we can help heal when individuals come to the plate with honesty. It's awesome. Hey, get chapter 1 of our #1 best-selling book on positive thinking for free at the website above. I'll also put a link below. If you want to work with me one-on-one, we offer a one-time 15-minute conversation. I can help you in 15 minutes more than you could ever think. Email us through the website. And then we've got this coolest new motivational program, David Essel's Daily Video Boost, that you can join, and you get an exclusive video from me every Monday through Friday. All that info will be below, okay? But don't let resentments simmer. You can do so much to save a relationship or a friendship by being honest in a constructive way. Okay, love you guys. Have a great day. Bye now.